Healing is ugly, okay? Going through heartbreak, transforming your life, going through change, leaving your toxic ass friendship, leaving your toxic ass family. Healing isn't all sunshine and rainbows, okay? Healing is purging. Healing is literally fucking ugly. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, healing is soft baths and twinkly sparkles and it's so amazing, darling. No, the fuck it ain't, okay? Purging sometimes gonna look like you crashing out in your car, blacking out on someone who doesn't know how to motherfucking drive, blacking out at the store, crashing out at the gas station, crashing out, okay? Because guess what? Anger and sadness are brother and sister, okay? They coexist. That's why a lot of folks in prison are angry as fuck, because they're sad. They don't know how to process or alchemize that hurt into healing. Instead, they choose anger, drink, weed, because guess what? We can get in jail, okay? So yeah, healing. Healing is purging. And sometimes purging is gonna look like you crashing out here and there, crashing out at the store, crashing out at the gas station. It's gonna look like you being really fucking angry. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge yourself, because it's gonna happen. And that is a lot of times a way a lot of folks heal intergenerational trauma or heal childhood trauma. You heal sexual trauma from childhood. It's through a lot of anger, okay? That's why when you see someone who's hella angry and always throwing hands and shit, you're like, dang, they have issues. But if you look at their childhood, you're like, damn, no wonder why you're so fucked up. I'd be effed up too. How are you not in the penitentiary growing up with that family, okay? So healing is ugly. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. We are put on this earth to, guess what, experience pain, because you're a gangster ass bitch and you get resilience from that, okay? What up? Healing is purging. It's like I said, gonna look like a lot of crashing out, a lot of like, it's like this bitch on her moon time 24/7 this week or what? So you can't judge yourself. You also got to be cognizant of other people's healing journeys. You can't judge them either, because a lot of times all of a sudden your coworker is gonna have a swing out of day and you're like, bruh, are you okay? They don't even know what's wrong with them. Sometimes you won't even know what's wrong with you. Sometimes you're not even cognizant that you're processing childhood traumas. Okay, you can heal that shit through your dreams also, and you might not even remember having the dreams. Our spirit DNA likes to heal sometimes through dreams, repressed memories from childhood or past lives, because it's too tough for us to think about it when we're dead awake. Sexual abuse, rape, stuff like that. Okay, so a lot of times our body tries to process those tough memories through our dream state. So we won't even remember or be cognizant of why we're in a bitchy mood, but usually it's because our bodies are healing. Healing looks like heartbreak. Healing sometimes looks like a blocked throat chakra. Healing looks like your heart is feels like your heart is broken in your chest. That's purging. Like I said, sadness and anger are brother and sister. So in order for your inner child to process emotions of sexual abuse, physical abuse, childhood abandonment issues, it usually looks like getting angry at first because your heart doesn't know how to express its sadness. Then the beautiful part of it is the purging after you get angry all day to everybody. Baby, try not to though. Please try not to, but if you do, whatever, you know, tell them you love them as you go. At nighttime, when you go home and cry, or when you burst out crying on the way home, feel that. Let yourself cry. You gotta cry. You gotta feel that. Like, bitch, I got big ass eyelashes and I'm bawling all the time. Why? Because I can just rip them off and glue them back on later, okay? You should know yourself by now to let you can just cry your eyelashes off, put them back on, put them off. We got glue, okay? Cry your eyelashes off. Cry your eyelashes off. Cry your eyelashes off. I was just talking to someone 2 days ago and they were like, I'm trying not to cry though. I've been through a divorce. I lost my job. I'm trying not to cry though. Bitch, cry. What the fuck? That's why you feel suicidal right now. It's because you're not feeling the emotions. The only way to feel hard childhood traumas, traumatic memories, is through feeling. Heal and feel and heal what's real. Stop suppressing. When you suppress and act like everything's la-di-da, you're going to manifest cancer. You're going to age. You're going to start getting bald and shit like that. Did you notice pedophiles are always bald? Did you notice serial killers are always bald? Like, did you notice serial killers always always look like Smeagol's. Like they're always like 5'7", some kind of bald hair. And that's another thing. Why the fuck you bald trying to make like a ponytail out of that one strip of hair? You look like a pervert. Please stop doing that. You look like a pedophile. Sociopaths are always bald as fuck. They look like Friar Tucks that are 70 pounds and cracked out. Why do they all look the same? Why do serial killers and pedophiles all look that like Smeagol's? But at least they look the part, okay? Okay, so healing is ugly. It's not gonna look like, oh, salt baths and I'm going to a Reiki session today. Hey, no. For some of us, like I said, it's learning how to walk away instead of slapping someone in the fucking face in the Tim Hortons Starbucks line, okay? It's saying, watch where you're going. In a more than aggressive manner than usual, okay? Someone runs into you, you're way the F more on a level 10. That's purging, okay? The Starbucks or the Walmart, everything seems to go down in the motherfucking Walmart in North America. All right? So yes, they don't want you to heal though. They don't want you to heal. Mainstream society, what they love to do is gaslight you and tell you that your childhood trauma is not valid. They don't want you to heal. They don't want you to heal though. Your family and friends, when you go to them and tell them uncle was a pig, a pervert, doesn't want to believe you though. They don't want you to heal. Okay? They want you to just sweep that shit under the rug and let it go forever. Forever. Forget about it. Their excuse is, oh, he's a man. Or she was young. She didn't know better. She was 14 years old molesting the kids. Bitch, 14's old enough to know better. If it happened to us as children, doesn't mean we repeat it. We have a motherfucking choice on this earth. It's called free will choice. We make our separate contracts. As a woman, and this is another thing we have to talk about. There's a lot of pervert ass women out here. There's a lot of pervert ass women getting away with being perverts because they were women. You're still a pervert. You're still a Skinner. You're still a lizard. A lizard. Healing is not linear also. It'll come in like all of a sudden you think you're all good from the grief and loss of your cat or your dog. And then all of a sudden you have a dream and boom, the whole next day you're crying. Or your sister passes away 10 years ago and you have a dream about her and the whole next day in the office you can't even smile straight because your heart is broken because you're missing your sister and you're crying around the office, you know what I mean? Like just trying to survive. That is called healing is linear, okay? That's like we're always healing throughout our whole entire life, okay? So the memories will always come back repressed and you'll wake up missing your loved ones that are on the spirit side, that are on your permanent home, our perma home. Happy hunting grounds, my people call it Kisakoke, okay? Okay, I sounded so Canadian, okay? So yes, babe, you gotta understand, my love, that healing comes in waves, and it's not like all of a sudden a one-time thing when you go to treatment for a month or you purge for a week and you're like, hey there, I'm done now, yay, the rest of my life I'm scot-free, get out of jail free card. No, bitch, no, that was 1 week. It's gonna keep coming around, but guess what? You're building the tools to how am I gonna work with it. How do you work with it? Okay, you take your snacks, this is when you take your little ice cream, your little pen pad. No, just this is the good tools to help you work with healing is ugly, okay? One thing you do is you cry and you put your hand on your heart and you say, baby, I'm here for you. I love you. It's okay that you're really sad right now. It's okay that your heart is effing busted in a million pieces and that you don't want to be on this earth anymore. It's okay. And it's totally valid. I love you and I'm never leaving you and I'm here for you. It's okay that your heart's busted in a million pieces and you want to F my life. It's okay, I'm here for you. And guess what? As soon as you say those words and as soon as you talk to yourself and as soon as you have your right hand over your heart and you start speaking to your heart yourself, you start speaking to yourself and you start feeling that heartbreak in your heart, guess what? The pain eases up. The pain eases up. I want you to do that exercise every time your heart is busted in a million pieces. I don't want you to go run to try go get some dick. I don't want you to go run buy an ice cream pail. I don't want you to escape it with a bottle of whiskey. I want you to actually take the time to this is the best medicine. Put your right hand over your heart that's extremely in pain and fucking hurting and be like, baby, I love you. I know that you're very heartbroken and smashed in a million pieces, but I love you and I got you and I'm not leaving you. It's okay to feel like a fuck my life day and you don't want to be on this earth anymore, but I love you and I'm just going to be okay. It's okay to cry. Let's cry. And then just smooth into, try transition into a cry in any way, shape you can. Because you did have a hard life. Your feelings are valid. You made it through the trenches and you succeeded, rags to riches, and you deserve to cry. Give yourself, you're worthy of a beautiful fucking life. And I love you. I love you. And you're worthy and you're deserving. And you deserve this beautiful life that You have manifested. You deserve everything that Shannon, Chantel, Becky, Andrea, Takesha, Lorena get. Okay? You deserve all that. There's nothing that you don't deserve. You deserve all that. Give yourself the gift of healing. Give yourself that exercise I just gave you and watch your heart just immediately ease. Okay? It works, I promise you. Healing is ugly. It's gonna look like purging and violence sometimes. Tell your kids to stay the fuck away from you. Make your heaven your bedroom. Put a lock on it. And then put on your really good R&B music and ball your head off. Have your journal out. Smudge, sage, whatever. Do what you gotta do, okay? Talk to your ancestors. Do that exercise I just told you, because healing is ugly, okay? Forewarn your children. Forewarn your children that you're going through some shit, okay? Mama's going through some shit, but I'm a soldier and I'm gonna keep it, you know, I'm gonna keep it stepping. But guess what? You do need to take that time to go cry, okay? All right? Even my men is even more important, because y'all's bodies ain't made for feeling the feelings. You guys have a different type of body type that doesn't make it so easy to feel the emotions, but I do see some really high water sign men easily cry really lots, and I really encourage you to practice that as a masculine man. Just kind of, you know, fuck around with it. I know how masculine men are, and it's really tough for them to cry. Just, you know, sprinkle a little cry here, a little twinkle there, a little twinkle there, okay? Because it does help. But yeah, I love you so much. I love you so much. Don't judge yourself when you're going through this healing process, because it's ugly as fuck. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time on Cherish Love Talks.